Welcome to my channel. Today we're diving into the mystery of Santiago Flight 513, a plane that vanished in 1954 and reappeared 37 years later, with only skeletons on board. How did this happen? Let's find out. The mystery of Santiago Flight 513 is one of the most perplexing and debated aviation anomalies in history. The story suggests that an aircraft disappeared without a trace in 1954, only to reappear 37 years later under circumstances that defy logic, science, and the known laws of physics. Whether fact or fiction, the tale of Flight 513 continues to spark intrigue, conspiracy theories, and endless speculation about time travel, parallel dimensions, and unexplained phenomena. According to the legend, Santiago Flight 513 took off from Aachen, West Germany on September 4, 1954. It was a routine commercial flight operated by the Santiago Airlines, bound for Porto Alegre, Brazil. The aircraft, a Lockheed Super Constellation, carried 92 passengers and crew members, all of whom vanished when the plane reportedly disappeared over the Atlantic Ocean. Despite an extensive search effort, no wreckage, debris, or distress signals were ever found. The airline eventually had no choice but to declare the aircraft lost, along with everyone on board. Families mourned, authorities closed the case, and Flight 513 became another tragic aviation mystery until it reappeared in 1991. On October 12, 1991, air traffic controllers in Brazil were stunned when an unidentified aircraft suddenly appeared on their radar. It was flying erratically, but it maintained a steady course toward Porto Alegre, the very destination Flight 513 was originally scheduled to reach 37 years earlier. Despite attempts to establish radio contact, the pilots remained silent. Military jets were scrambled to intercept the mystery plane, but before they could reach it, the aircraft made an automated perfect landing at Porto Alegre Airport. What happened next left authorities in shock. Airport personnel cautiously approached the aircraft, expecting to find a confused pilot or some sort of mechanical malfunction. However, what they discovered was far more disturbing. Upon opening the cabin doors, they found 92 skeletons seated in their original positions, passengers and crew alike, completely intact but long deceased. In the cockpit, the skeletal remains of the pilot, Captain Miguel Victor Curie, still gripped the controls, as if he had landed the aircraft himself. Despite the passage of time, the plane showed no signs of decay, rust, or fuel depletion. It was as if the aircraft had simply stepped out of time, appearing exactly as it had been when it vanished. The implications of this event were terrifying. How could a plane disappear for nearly 4 decades and return as if it had never been gone? Even more unsettling, how did it land without a living crew? The Brazilian authorities, unable to explain the bizarre occurrence, reportedly confiscated the aircraft and classified the investigation. Despite widespread media coverage, officials denied any knowledge of the incident, fueling countless conspiracy theories. Many speculate that Santiago Flight 513 somehow entered a time warp or dimensional rift, an idea supported by some physicists who believe in the possibility of temporal anomalies in space and time. Some argue that a sudden and unexplained shift in the Earth's electromagnetic field could have created a portal, trapping the aircraft in an alternate reality where time passed differently. If this were true, it could explain why the plane reappeared intact, while its passengers seemingly aged decades in an instant. Another theory suggests that the aircraft was the victim of an experimental government experiment gone wrong, possibly involving advanced technology or anti-gravity propulsion systems. Some conspiracy theorists believe that secret aviation and aerospace research in the mid-20th century was far more advanced than the public was led to believe, and that Flight 513 may have been caught in an unintended consequence of such experiments. However, no verifiable evidence supports these claims. Skeptics argue that the entire story is nothing more than an urban legend, fabricated to entertain and mystify. No official airline records exist for a Santiago Airlines operating during that time, and no official reports from Porto Alegre Airport confirm the incident. Many believe the legend originated from sensationalized news stories and fictional accounts that were gradually embellished over time. Without tangible proof, Flight 513 remains an enigma, either one of the greatest aviation mysteries of all time, or one of the most elaborate hoaxes ever constructed. Whether real or not, the Santiago Flight 513 story continues to captivate, sparking questions about time, space, and reality. Could unseen forces be at play? Is accidental time travel possible? If a plane vanished and reappeared decades later, what else lies beyond our understanding? The mystery remains unsolved, leaving more questions than answers. Whether supernatural, scientific, or a legend, Santiago Flight 513 stands as one of history's most chilling aviation mysteries. Thanks for watching.